reporting on the games you love by people who love to game. The MMO Reporter Network. You're listening to LOTRO Reporter on the MMO Reporter Network, brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download at audibletrial.com/MMO Reporter. And by Doghouse Systems. Choose your weapon at doghousesystems.com.
Welcome to LOTRO Reporter, episode 285. I am your host, Carrie, and I am joined this week by Leonor, who barely managed to not get fired. Hi, Leonor.
It wasn't my fault at all.
Not your fault at all.
That was not my fault at all. First of all, there's this new button on Skype that says social open talking.
Uh-huh.
And people clicked it when I was doing the show. It wasn't even my fault.
Okay, it wasn't even your fault that suddenly you had lots of people talking to you.
It was Microsoft.
It was Microsoft's fault.
Yes, that was their fault.
Okay.
That's right.
We
didn't post any pictures of you anywhere.
Oh, good. Thank goodness. All right, hi. I'm back. And so that's about all I can say. So, Leonor, did you get to play any games, any LOTRO this week?
Yes, I did. And along with sets, I didn't see any ducks on my list. So if you was on, I was going to put you on. I even looked.
Oh, we're going to have a lot of hope.
But like I said, the whole thing was an accident anyway, so Microsoft. Okay. Just had to defend myself.
Okay.
I did a few things. I got onto Landreval this week and got to level 30.
Ooh, nice.
I had DJ Pimp Daddy help me. He's helped me out a couple times over there already. And I've gotten up to level 30 right now. And there was a couple of weird things. First of all, I'm following my power leveling guide. And when we got to the Evendom area, which is a little bit higher than what my character should be at, my character wasn't really getting very many drops.
Oh.
And just not much junk in general, which was kind of strange. But when I hit level 30 and we killed a few mobs after that, because we had a large group, I got like a bunch of stuff like right then and there.
That's weird.
So that is kind of weird. Now, I don't know if that's just kind of a glitch that was going on, but I have no idea.
Yeah,
I'm just reading the chat room here. Someone actually said, "Bless you, Leonor." I was like, "Whoa, what?
You said
What's going on?"
incorrectly.
Oh, ever swim.
Yeah, you just had to ruin it.
Let's see, what else have I done? I gotten into the PvMP area with my large group that I join with every once in a while.
The new PvMP area?
Yes, and woo! First of all, it is awesome. Basically, it is a very long, narrow spot that has all kinds of small paths and stuff that lead off of this very large corridor area that you go down.
Okay.
And the area looks great. It looks very, very cool. You're just going through the ruins. As soon as you get into the area, you're just surrounded by military and just full of soldiers everywhere. And then you go into the main doors that are in front of you, and that leads you into the fighting area, where all the battle happens.
Okay.
So you go back and forth and you take flags that are in the center, and I think there are a couple of things that are off of the center too that we couldn't take.
Okay.
But what happens is the amount of renown that you get, and I think you also get some bonuses in damage and stuff, is depends on all the flags that you have at the moment. So everything sounds good on paper.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, I think that it's because of Brandywine that a lot of these problems were happening, because as soon as I got in there, and I was in there for a few minutes, and then I got brought into the group, right after that, not long, it didn't take very long where people were saying that the Moors was closed, that no more people could get into it.
Okay.
So it wasn't locked off because there was problems, it was because it was over full. So there were too many people playing in the Moors at that moment. Now, there's a couple of weird things here. First of all, you have to go into the Moors to get into the new area.
Okay.
Which means that you have to take a stable from Bree or the Shire or somewhere else to get into the Moors. Or you use your map. The map was read out. It was red and said that you could not get into the Moors at this time. I even put the picture out on Twitter. Did you see that picture?
Yes, you did. You sent it to me.
Okay. And the Moors, the stable itself, is gone off of the stable list.
Okay.
That means it's over full. Well, why is this new area connected to the Moors? This new area should be a different area altogether. Why does it completely lock out the Moors and this new place?
That is a good question. I don't know.
That's pretty odd.
Yeah.
Okay, so we get in there, and we're fighting and we're fighting and we're fighting, and we're lagging like mad.
Of course.
This is pretty much the same kind of lag that we have in the Moors when we have this many people in an area. I mean, it's exactly the same. And they were talking about that. They were hoping that this new area was going to be coming out when Turbine opened up the brand new server, so it would be able to hold and not, hold these people and not have so much lag.
Mm-hmm.
But it felt the exact same.
Oh.
So we were in there for about a half hour, and we were really, really trying to keep, keep battling in this area because it's new. It's new, it's unique, and we're just having so much problems. Now, we tried to go over to the north and the west areas which are off of the main path to go take, I think there are flags that are over in those areas that would give us some other bonuses as well. Unfortunately, because there was so much lag, every time we killed one of the main things that we had to kill, it would immediately respawn again.
Oh.
So we couldn't take those.
Oh, that's not very fun.
So we get back into the center again, and we're fighting to keep the flags. And we get this message that some of the people that are in the same kin were in the old map, and they were like, "Wow, there's no lag here at all."
Oh, in the Enton Moors.
Yep, in the original Moors, the first area. So it didn't take them very long for them for our group and the second raid that was along with us to just all funnel over back to the original Moors and just go fight back on that map again. And then the creep raids also followed us as well, and the lag wasn't as bad. So I guess I would think that with all the people that were in the PvMP area where it was maxed out, I think they finally split up between the two maps, and both maps didn't have as much lag anymore. Does that make sense?
That makes sense. That's good. That's what you guys were hoping for, right?
That's what we were hoping for. I think just the main problem was that we had so many people on that new map that things were just breaking like crazy.
Well, okay, cool. So, in theory, what do you think of the new map?
I like it a lot. I think as soon as it dies down a little bit in popularity, at least Brandywine, as soon as it dies down in popularity, where people can just go in and start playing in there without having such a bad lag problem, that the area is going to be very, very popular. It seems to be built very well for going back and forth between raid parties, like back and forth and having what do they call it? Not struggles, but
skirmish.
I guess like a skirmish, where a battle takes place and one force pushes into the other one and they back up, and then the other force pushes and they back up. Back and forth like that. That's what this map seems like it's designed for, and it's really, really nice. So I'm hoping that people start splitting up or whatever. I don't know.
Okay. So,
less people.
Yeah. Well, I kind of noticed when we did the walkthrough a couple weeks ago that it's kind of got like the, how League of Legends and stuff has got the channels that the people run down, the paths. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of what it reminded me of. There was that main channel, and then there were the two on the side that you could do. Yeah, and it was a pretty neat mechanic, too, because we had a couple of smaller groups try and get behind larger groups. There were some orcs that were coming in wargs. There were orcs and wargs that were taking those side areas just so they can get the minis in the back of our group, and then run back into those side paths. And it's great. The whole area is designed really, really well for all kinds of tactics. Oh yeah, interesting. Kind of the sniping and and those the spiders have much more fun because they can lot less spaces to randomly pick to bury in. That's true. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so very, very cool. I patched the game. Yay! It was a long patch too, wasn't it? It was. It took 10 whole days. No, I was. No, I was in vacation last week, so I was playing with kiddos in Colorado and having a glorious time. So, no, hardly any internet service at all. It's kind of annoying. You had to go stand out in this one spot and hold your phone up to get anything. Oh, wow. Yeah. I think you're supposed to make something with aluminum foils and potatoes. Actually, not kidding you. Our house is a dead zone for Verizon, so anybody that has Verizon, it's I'm not joking, go out and grab the fence in the front yard. There's a cell tower across the street. It is not a Verizon cell tower. It's like a T-Mobile cell tower, and Verizon's a dead zone, so we had to go with a different company when we renewed because, yep, I had a cable. Oh, I had adventures with cable. So 2 weeks ago, the cable modem had gone wonky, so I bought a brand new super duper cable modem, and it the lovely customer service guys put the wrong MAC address in, and so instead of re-verifying everything, they just had the tech come out today. Oh. And all it took was a phone call to fix the MAC address, and now I have lovely, lovely fast wireless. I cannot wait to play. Ah. Yeah. Awesome. Mm-hmm. So that's pretty much what I did, is I patched the game last night. Okay. Yeah. Alrighty, let me get the tunes going that we need to get. Oh, we got to talk about a couple other things real quick. We do. Oh, yeah, that's right, we do. So you go ahead and tell us about them. Okay, so right now we have 27 patrons. Ooh, 27 of the smartest people we know. I'm pulling that thing up right now because I don't know how much money they're giving. 108. 108. Nice. Mm-hmm. So we got that going right now, so thank you very much to our patrons. Mm. And right now we are doing a Kickstarter to get us over to PAX. We always try and bring you guys some interviews from devs and some special things from PAX. And we are at $1,569. Canadian. Canadian? Canadian, yeah. Canadian? Ah. Those Canadians. I know. Chris and Bill.
And I don't see our goal. Where's our goal at?
Our goal is, hang on, it is 3,000
right there.
Canadian, but it happens to be
2,380?
US, yeah.
Why they make it so confusing?
Well, if you were in Canada, I'm sure it would say 3,000.
Probably, yeah. I don't even want to know how many that pesos that is.
Wouldn't even want to try. But those Canadians are awful nice, though.
Yeah, no kidding. And we're sometimes on this show there's no news. You know, surprisingly enough.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like we have so much news that there isn't news.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense at all, does it?
No.
So we would like to try and do something a little bit different with you guys. Somebody sent us an email a while ago, and it was all about Tremors movie. And it was so out of the blue, and it was just like one of those episodes where we really didn't have that much news in the first place anyway.
Thank you, Kevin, by the way. We haven't gotten a letter from Kevin in a long time.
Kevin's on vacation.
Okay. Somewhere
in the Nile.
Amavasat would like to tell you it's 37,055.48 Mexican pesos.
Thanks, Amavasat.
Okay, back to the letter from Kevin and the discussion topic.
Okay, so many times on this show, we just don't have that much news that's going on. So we look to community and we look to other sources to kind of talk about something that is going on. And that one letter that was out of the blue was just absolutely awesome. And it was a lot of fun. So if you guys would like to hear us talk about some other topics that you want to bring up, or, you know, some opinions on something or something like that, give us an email at lotro.reporter@gmail.com and give us some topics and stuff that are on your mind. And it doesn't even have to be about movies. It can be about just games in general.
Yes, and but kind of family appropriate.
Doesn't have to be.
If you want me to talk about it.
We'll talk about it no matter what. We'll just bleep the entire thing.
Oh, okay, like the 60% swears of bills. Got it.
Yeah, it'll be 100% censorship.
Okay. One long bleep for fun.
Yep.
You're gonna lose listeners. Okay, but yeah, it would be fun though. All right. So now, are we ready for music for news?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Alrighty, we have news. We do have news. Update 16.2 dropped.
Sure did.
Yeah.
At Moore's.
Yeah. Now I have a question. So I looked at the announcement on the thing, and something says in here, it's like, okay, we have all this great. I'm waiting for it to direct me to the thing. We have all this great stuff now available, you know, and then it says update. Oh, okay. So I reread it now. Update 16.2 PvMP content can be unlocked by being VIP. So are all PvMP players required to be VIP? Or can
Not
you
all.
still use that token? And is the token...
You can still use the token to get into PvMP. You can still play a Reaver on the creep side.
Okay.
And just be in there as a free player.
Okay.
I don't know if they can access the new map. I wouldn't see why they wouldn't be able to.
Okay.
But I haven't heard any kind of... I haven't heard anything like you have to be a VIP member to be into the new area.
Okay. Because it said update 16.2 PvMP content can be unlocked by being VIP. So I did not know. I was confused because then later it said, and how I read it was the update 16.2 content total can be unlocked, and then it later said that Bilbo Boffin would be free. And I'm like, okay. That was confusing.
I haven't heard anything So not yet.
Okay. So how many people are running around with, well, you've been in the moors, and moors aren't allowed cosmetics anyway, so never mind. I was going to ask
Thank you.
how many people are running around with flowers as weapons.
I was about to say I have no idea.
Okay. I have not logged in to get my... Oh, they must be intending us to... Oh, my goodness. Have you seen the new store stuff, Leonor? There's a new store thing I'm so excited to tell you about.
What is it?
Let me get to the store.
Is this a store that's...
The
LOTRO
store. The LOTRO in-game store, yes. Hang on.
Oh, geez.
Okay, there's new monster class skins. You can buy character slots, more storage. I saw somewhere, maybe it was a show note, that said that there's a new... No, it's a reward for Bilbo. It's a new butter knife. It's one of the rewards for the Bilbo Boffin thing, and it's a butter knife. And I was like, this is, so they've got to be allowing those as cosmetic weapons.
If it's come out now, probably.
Yeah, let me find it. So, where'd it go?
Why a butter knife? It better be big, because it's going to look absolutely tiny, and it's going to look like nothing. So it better be huge.
It is called the Bingo's Butter Knife. I have no idea. You need 10 of the Bilbo Boffin thingies to Bingo Boffin thingies to win.
Okay.
So you've got Bingo's Empty Hat Rack, and Bingo's Hat Rack the Shire, the Tome of the Brown Rabbit, Bingo's Butter Knife, and a Tough Shire Helm of Might, and some other things that they didn't scroll down on.
Okay.
But I saw a butter knife.
Yay, butter knife.
Uh-huh.
I want a pitchfork.
They have a pitchfork.
Yeah, but I want a cool-looking one, like a trident.
It kind of looks like a trident. Have you not seen the Mickle Delving pitchfork?
No, that's not what I want.
Oh, okay. Well, they'll probably give it to the lore masters.
You know what? That'd be pretty cool.
Okay.
That would be pretty cool.
I know there's a few people
I'd agree with that.
that have been holding on to. Did you get your fancy cosmetic yet, or not? The one you were...
No, not yet.
Okay.
I just logged in yesterday and went through all the PvP stuff and kind of looked to see if the slots were open on my character for the cosmetic weapons, which I did, and they were there. But I have not gone into like the auction hall to go get anything, to switch out or anything like that quite yet. I'm planning on it though.
Okay.
But like I said, my main thing that I want to get is a spear from the Rift run, and I have to get a group that goes all the way through to the end of that, and then hopefully pass the item over to me for me to get that gigantic spear from that instance. So until then, I'm not going to have that for quite a while.
Okay. Because the Rift's the one that takes all night, right?
No, because it's level 50 now, and everybody's level 100.
Oh, okay. So you could do it with 2 of your closest friends?
Maybe 3.
Okay. All right. Is there any other pretty cool stuff that comes from the Rift?
Yes.
Ooh.
A lot of the cosmetics out of the Rift are pretty cool. If you're into black and red, there's some really cool stuff.
Okay. Well, maybe we should go run around in the Rift for a little while soon.
I don't know. You can't heal for anything.
I can't heal for anything?
You can't heal for anything.
I thought I was pretty good at healing, but maybe I'm not. Maybe I just don't want to heal you.
I think that could be it, huh?
Yeah. All right.
So yeah, we need to imbue your weapons.
No, we're not imbue. I will imbue my weapons when I figure out what I'm doing, but I'm not doing that to my first stagers until the time comes. That's something we got to figure out. Maybe we'll do that next week on the show. If we have no news, we'll work on my third age level 100s and see what I'm doing.
Yeah, and if anybody in that listens to the show, please send in your minstrel setups that you have for your imbued weapons. That would help us a lot.
Yeah. That would. All right. So one of the new thingies, one of the new part of the 16.2 content was the diary, the Ballad of Bingo Boffin. And it's going to be episodic content, and it sounds like they're going to be running us through some of the older areas that maybe people don't spend a lot of time in anymore. And you're going to go do things, and as you don't worry if you miss a few weeks. It's not like the Guild Wars 2 stuff where if you miss it, you miss it. You can go in, and if you've missed a couple weeks, you just do, once you unlock the first one, you can just unlock it as it opens, or you can unlock it after a little while and do some of it. And it will tell you what the level of the quest is supposed to be. There's some barter items you can get with that, and it'll tell you where you can find bingo this week. So they're trying this, to give people something to do that's new and exciting. Their Made of Lions is the one that wrote the dev diary. Says he hopes it works. They're really not used to doing something as quickly as this. Mm-hmm. So it's like weekly.
That's cool.
Yeah, so it's going to be that, help out with what they call the between updates feeling.
Yeah, awesome.
So
I like it.
Yep. So they are trying that. So he wants it to kind of be like a TV show where people talk about what happened and things like that. It's going to be soloable, but there will not be any session play. So if you do want to play with your friends, he's going to try to keep the 4 solo sections to a minimum. His first quest is level 8, and as things go on, it will get harder and harder. Yeah. And Bingo Boffin is free, so it is free to whomever.
Nice.
Yeah, but we have a new barter thing called Bingo Badges. That sounds interesting. Yep, and a dude with a pack horse, and I want his backpack. He looks like a mining prospector in his outfit, and his backpack is like a backpack with stuff hanging off of it and a lantern hanging over his head on a stick.
What?
His name is Bert Bartlesby.
Ah, I see.
Isn't that pretty cool?
That is pretty cool. I think that will go really good with the Shire horse that came out for a little while.
Yeah, I actually have this Shire horse, I believe. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. He's got the bedroll over the shoulder. Mm-hmm. I want to pay money for that, please. My Hobbit would look so cute running around like that.
Go Quest.
I don't know that you can get it. I will totally quest, and if that is like one of the rewards, I will totally grind to get that thing, because that thing's awesome.
That is awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, the whole outfit's pretty cool. It would match that Shire horse pretty good.
Yep. I don't know what...
It matches the horse that they have right there as well.
That's a nice pack horse. It's got all kinds of stuff. It's got gold. He looks like a prospector, because he's got like gold bags, and he's got a... I don't know why he has a hourglass on his horse.
I don't know why either. Okay. That just kind of sticks out.
Yeah, it's like there's an hourglass on that horse, and it looks like there's some yarn at the front. Anyway, yeah. So I'm kind of excited about this episodic content. Oh, and then new roving threats.
Oh, awesome!
They must be popular enough that they decided to give us some new roving threats.
Nice.
Yep. I had
It is a fun way for a group to get some of their legendary weapons. So, first stagers.
That seems like a pretty viable way to do it.
It's awesome.
Yeah, but they put one of the roving threats in a. So they put a roving threat right next to one of the group big bosses, right where you needed to do quest stuff.
They should put some in towns, and I'm not talking about early game. They should throw some in towns, like places that we really don't go that much. They would be really, really cool in, such as there's that one snow area that came out that was like the Great River. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah,
Wildermore would have been a great area, because I kind of felt like something big was supposed to be roaming around there anyway.
It was the big ice guy.
Yeah, but he doesn't. That's only plot related.
No, I've run into him in the world. He wanders.
No, he doesn't.
I'm pretty sure he's south of town, but he wanders a pretty big area out there.
You might see him, maybe.
I've run into him, and he's knocked me dead. Without being plot related.
But something like that, where it's in the bigger areas, something that's something around a town or in a town would be really, really cool. See, Mama said Pixar didn't happen. You see that?
Dead? Oh, all right. I'll go find him and let him knock me dead.
Okay. But yeah, right now they are pretty cool. They're usually away from towns and stuff like that. Having one close to a town and having the NPCs fight it as it tries to get in people would be messaging on World Chat right away, like, oh, this thing's trying to get into Rohan, blah, 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 you know.
Come on. Yep, they said there's 10 of them, and they're split between Evendon, Mirkwood, and the North Downs.
Ooh, Mirkwood.
Yeah, Mirkwood's tight. I mean, there's not a lot
of
open area in Mirkwood. I haven't been to Mirkwood in a long time. I'll have to go wander.
Turbine, you got to make a dragon to come down. Just come on.
Just a little one.
I'm running out of things for them. I'm running out of things to ask for because they keep granting them.
There is a dragon.
There is a dragon. There is a dragon that is a. He's not that big. He's in Rohan.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
and he comes down
I know the one that you're talking
about. Yeah, he comes down and lands on the side of the road randomly.
Right.
Yep.
But yeah, something bigger.
He freaked me out.
Yeah, he's by the sheep over there.
Yeah.
Or cows. He's by the cows.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I remember that thing landing like right in front of me. And then I ran away.
No, I fought it.
Did you?
I did. I don't remember. I think I won, but I think I had help. I think help showed up.
Probably help showed up.
Yeah. Or maybe the cows helped. I can't remember. Some of those cows can be pretty wicked.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We have a tentative summer schedule.
Oh.
The Summer Festival starts tomorrow, but I saw somebody tweet that they said their summer festival had started today.
Yeah, I got the quest when I was playing today with DJ Pimp Daddy. So it came up like right when we were playing.
All right, we'll have to go see what the new.
It's like, oh well, summer started. Yay!
And it runs through August 5th. And then Buried Treasure is 14th through 16th of August.
Nice.
And but the Summer Festival is the only one July and August that we've got. We got Lootbox Weekend coming up 21st through 23rd. And a Skirmish Mark boost 28th through 30th. I never do skirmishes when the boosts are on. I probably should, but I don't.
Skirmish Mark boost?
The 25% Skirmish Mark boost, yeah.
Yeah, I usually don't run anything like that often to take advantage of that either. I am hoping to see one of those weeks where we get double experience or something like that, though.
Yeah.
Oh, and that was something I noticed, too, when I was trying to, when I was leveling up over on Landreval. The Shield of the Hammer Hand, that buff was on me, where I was getting an extra 25% or something like that for on kills and quests. The token that I have, which is from, I think, Mirkwood or something like that, that also gives 25%, that buff was not on me.
Oh, I don't...
So I don't know if that item works or not anymore.
The token?
Yeah.
I don't know that they stack.
Which is the pocket item. Because they used to stack.
Okay.
For the longest time, Turbine was saying that, all that stuff did stack. That's why if you could buy that, you can buy that item in the Turbine in-game store. Now, I don't know if it's still there or not.
Okay.
But I'm going to have to take a look at that.
Yeah. Okay, I saw this interesting thing in the show notes, or the patch notes. There's a new turned on by default option under UI settings to control whether you want to see the visual effects that represent weapon damage types. Have we been seeing weapon damage types before and not realizing what we're looking at? Or are we getting a new kind of visual?
Well, weapon damage types, we're talking about visuals?
Uh-huh. Whether you want to see the visual effects that represent weapon damage types.
What there used to be was, let's see, Westernese and a couple of the older ones, it kind of looked like sparkling lightning.
Okay.
A little bit. And the ones that were for legendary weapons were mainly people used Balerian damage. That kind of gave it a shiny, glossy look on top of your weapon.
Oh.
So that's what those used to look like. So they must be changing those then?
I don't know, or you can turn it off, I guess.
Oh.
Yes, you can.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe you don't.
Boy.
Maybe you don't want the orcs to know that you're going to hit them with lightning. I don't know.
Oh, I think why? Because maybe some of the cosmetics that we're getting from like places from the Rift and places from other places, the effects look kind of weird or something compared to the ones that they have now.
Okay, yeah,
So I bet you that could be it.
Yeah, Draculite is saying he's pretty sure that means the glow on the weapons, i.e. the red glow, white glow, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, very cool. All right, I just found that interesting. You can now rename your legendary weapons anytime instead of only at the Reforge by clicking the rename button on the legendary items panel. So if you don't like the name you named your legendary item, or it's like not working and you want to shame it, you can put a new name in.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Mm-hmm. All right. And then a bunch of PvMP stuff that I don't understand. Okie dokie. That's pretty much it for news. You have anything else you'd like to?
I guess there's a little bit more news. Draculetta has never been able to get the red skeleton horse.
I've never been able to get the red skeleton horse either.
I did. You gotta work that Lootbox Weekend.
Ah, I see. I don't seem to get loot boxes during Lootbox Weekend. Maybe I should just try really hard when the next Lootbox Weekend comes around, which happens to be the 21st, 23rd of August.
There you go, Draculetta.
Okay.
But just get on there and start grinding.
It's like, no. All right. That'd be it for the news. In community, in addition to me running around like a crazy person on Saturday morning, the 25th, doing that 5K with the bounce houses in the middle, Weatherstock.
5K?
A 5.
3-5K?
You just won 5K. It's like 3.1 miles. No, it's like 3.1 miles, which
Okay.
I will not be running, but I will finish. But maybe not climb the inflatable tower that they have because I don't do heights. Anyway.
What?
I don't do heights.
They have an inflatable tower?
Yes!
Wow.
Okay, I will put the show notes. So I'm doing this 5K race for charity. It's called the Great Inflatable Race. And they have different inflatables. And one of the inflatables that they have is it looks like a tower. So hang on. Sorry, I've said I know this is the loudest keyboard in the world, and I know I was clicking it. I tried not to do that. Okay, let me get that pulled up. It's crazy. So instead of streaming Weatherstock, which I would love to... we're going to have sound. Hang on. Okay. So instead of streaming Weatherstock, I will be doing this crazy thing.
You're probably going to make it home to do something, though, because this year's Weatherstock, they have like 25 bands or something like that.
Yeah, so I'm running in the morning, but I don't know. I should be there in time to watch some of it, probably.
Mm-hmm.
I'm super excited about this thing. We've had this thing planned for... There's a slide, and yeah. Anyway, while you guys are checking out that link, so Weatherstock is coming. It starts at noon server time. 3 server time? Noon server time, I believe.
Noon server time,
Noon
yep.
server time. And there's like 20 bands, and it's going to be a great and glorious time to be had by all. 20 bands, yep.
We're going to be live streaming it. It's going to be on twitch.tv/MMO Reporter. Sometimes the last couple of years, or about 2 years ago, we had a couple people, Chris, Carrie, me, talk about what's going on and have some people on during it. And a lot of times we ended up just kind of talking over the music, and that's kind of a problem when you're there and you want to listen to the music. So last year we just went and we live streamed it, and we just had the music playing. And we had some pretty good views. So this year we're going to do the same thing and just live stream it. So if you guys can't get into game and you really want to hear the music, we're going to be live streaming it. So just come on over to the website and check it out.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
It's a giant bounce house.
It is a giant bounce house, and there's like slides and stuff. So I'm very excited. They do these all over the country, and they pick local charities.
So. We'll put the picture of the bouncy things in the show notes.
Okay.
That way people can see.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if they've got anything else going on in community. That's about all I had.
That's about it. So why don't you go into no.
No, it's your turn.
I need to talk about PCs first because you have a doghouse system.
I do.
And you like it a lot.
Yes, I do.
So if you guys want a doghouse system, you should go to doghousesystems.com and use the coupon code MMO Reporter for a free 120 gigabyte solid state drive in addition to the 1 terabyte drive that comes with their system. Holy cow.
That's pretty big, yeah.
So did you get your solid state or did you not get it yet?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Well, boy, you got things to do, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
And while you do those things, why don't you go over to audibletrial.com/MMO Reporter and get a free audiobook.
I will do that, yes. We actually listened to a few podcasts on the way out to Colorado. We drove 22 hours in the car.
Oh,
each
wow.
way. Yep.
Bouncy Castle. There, it's in the show notes.
Okay.
Come see the show notes, everybody. They're bouncy.
Last week's for sure were.
Ooh. I'm blushing. Okay. Why don't you give us contact information?
All right, let me give you contact information. You can email us at lotro.reporter@gmail.com. You can check us out on Twitter at Lotro Reporter. You can follow us on Facebook. Just search for Lotro Reporter. Be sure to leave us a voicemail at 616-666-6778 or use the widget on the right-hand side of the screen when you visit the site, which is LotroReporter.com. Be sure to check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/user/MMO Reporter Network. About this time next month, we will be doing PAX stuff. So be sure you subscribe so that you can get all of our daily updates and our craziness that we do on the MMO Reporter Network during PAX. We work really, really hard and get really, really exhausted for 4 days running around trying to bring all this cool stuff to you guys and having a blast ourselves.
And Harry gets really, really drunk.
Yes. And then, of course, you check us out on twitch.tv/MMO Reporter. Be sure to follow us there, and you will be told whenever we go live. And you never know what we're going to be playing. I think Chris and one of his sons was playing Rocket something.
Rocket something. I know that he was playing Batman Arkham Knight as well, not that long ago.
Yep. Yeah. So you never know when we're going to randomly decide to play something.
Mm-hmm.
I have my new modem, so we might have to try to stream Secret World or something.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, on a complete and utter tangent, you know how we went into Minecraft and I got totally lost and it was really bad podcasting?
Yeah.
So, what do the nieces and nephews do when they get a hold of my tablet? Let's play Minecraft!
Minecraft has been out for quite a while, and it is still insanely popular.
Yeah, well, and I was telling, I think I've talked about the YouTube channel, and one of them went, "Oh, what's his channel? I'll have to look. I think I've seen his stuff," and I'm like, "Really? Cool." But yeah, he does some pretty cool stuff. If you are into Minecraft, he also does Lego creation. So if you're into Legos, it's the channel on YouTube is Psycho Yoda. He's got a real Psycho Yoda. It's a really creepy picture of Yoda. But I just thought that was kind of funny. So you never know. You might see me screaming in Minecraft, "I'm lost. Where are you?" a lot.
Just recently in Walmart's, I don't know about Toys R Us, and probably Toys R Us, and a few other stores, they have a series of action figures right now where they're about like 3 inches tall, and all they are YouTubers that are famous playing Minecraft.
Really? I had no idea. I'm going to see...
There's about 8 or 12 of those figures.
Well, I'm going to see Psycho in a couple of weeks. I'll have to ask him if he's got any of those. That's amazing. Yeah, I did see that the internet was a little upset that the guy who's like the #1 YouTube streamer like makes millions of dollars. I'm like, y'all don't have to watch him if you don't like what he makes, how much money he makes.
Yeah, he's had that's PewDiePie.
Yeah.
He's people have talked about how much money he's made for the last couple of years, and he's mainly the reason why a lot of people got a webcam and went to go do a show on their own.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, come on. This is my argument with people that are going, we should boycott the advertisers of this program. This is really easy to fix. If you don't like what's on the program, don't watch it. If enough people don't watch it, there's no money, and they will stop making it.
Yep, exactly.
If you have a problem with how much the guy makes, don't watch his channel.
He's a silly guy making silly videos and
making millions of dollars, and that's
It's that simple.
Yeah, it's that simple. If you don't like it, don't support it. If enough people don't support it, it goes away.
Yep, just like comedians.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. All right, where was I? I was trying to tell you how you can follow us on Twitter, I believe. You can follow me at the Carrie Mac. It's TheCarimac. Pretty sure there's going to be some silly pictures of Saturday morning on there. So,
oh.
Yeah, I'll have to check some pictures. They sell you tutus. You can buy tutus for this race.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. I'm not wearing a tutu, but I'll have silly.
Why do you tell us that? Gee.
I just to tell you how silly the race could be. All right, Leonor, how can they follow you on Twitter?
They can follow me at Leonor, Layanor, and they can also use that to follow me on Steam and check me out on YouTube as well.
Yeah, if you use his real name, he gets really upset with you, just so you know.
That is my real name. It is not.
Steve, your real name's Steve.
You better shut up.
All right.
End the show.
Everybody, all right, here comes the music. Met some people at PaizoCon, and we're going to do a Roll20.net Pathfinder Adventure Path. So I've got our characters rolled up. Gnome Witch, thank you very much. And
Gnome Witch?
Gnome Witch, yep.
What does she write, a dustpan?
No, I have not decided what she's going to write yet.
Well, that's what I recommend.
Dustpan. All right, I'll see if the GM will allow me to write a dustpan.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You call her Dirt Devil.
Dirt Devil. No, her name's something Froggity Foot or something.
Thanks for watching the video, everybody. Don't forget to check out all the other podcasts at MMOreporter.com or by clicking on any of the links here. And please check out our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/MMOreporter. Thanks, everyone, and see you in game.